What's going on, everybody? Haxa here with another episode of Skul the Hero Slayer. Apologies for not recording yesterday. A friend who I hadn't talked to in a while, came around and I wanted to spend time with them. So that's why I didn't make a video yesterday. I had streamed the time before that, so I just didn't have time to make a video. But I'm here now, and I'm thinking, what if I started with old Bomber and old Water Skull? Usually when I start with Bomber, that's pretty committal, honestly. Things could still change and make that not happen, but I don't know. Bomber, when you pick him, is like a very easy character to just like keep the whole time. Obviously, he's very, very, very powerful. Arguably the strongest. When people say he's the strongest, I don't really argue with them because, like, well, for one, when people, like, if someone came up to me and said champion was the strongest, I would just, like, blink and, like, move on. I'd be like, okay, sir. That's cool, man. Hey, you do you. But, like, obviously that's, like, ridiculous to say. But, like, because, like, my personal opinion is that Lil Bone is the best skull in the game. But, like, at a certain point, I feel like you just are, like, it's nitpicky at a certain point. Because, like, the characters near the top in this game are all fairly close to each other. Bomber, very OP. Little Bone, very OP. Werewolf, OP as fuck. Those are my top 3 personally. So, like, it's not a big deal regardless if you, like, think one of these characters are, like, most people who play this game long enough generally come around to one of those as the answers. And all of them are valid in my opinion. Let's grab that. I could have grabbed Inner Malice there and been okay with it. But at the same time, like, I'm going to make more money off of this Carleon sword. This is disastrous, by the way. Play armor on one of these guys. I never actually looked at... They're called Thunder Callers, apparently. Like, that's the first time I ever, like, looked up and read that. My notorious not reading ever continues. But yeah, play armor on that's very obnoxious. Not a fan. Could you not do that anymore, please and thank you. Is this the possible low roll door? I think I've only gone in... Have I gone in 2 rooms, or... I'm trying to figure out if this is like a... Someone in the comments asked recently on an older video, but I still see those comments. What is low roll door count? Hopefully you see this video and hear this answer. But it's like the amount of doors you go into in any skull run is not like fixed. It's random. And you can either get a high amount of doors or a low amount of doors. And the way you can know if you're on a low roll or high roll door count run is if you go into 3 doors before you get to the first shop on your run, you're on a low roll door count run. And if you go to 4 doors before you go to the first shop, you're on a high roll door count run. And the reason this matters is the amount of doors you go into determines how much resources you have, because you have more opportunity to get gold, you have more opportunity to get bone shards. It's actually genuinely, and it pains me that people ask this, because this is very clearly a newer player who's just got the game, and they don't know these things. Like, this is the most profound thing that can happen to a run. It has the most determination on how your run's gonna go. Are you gonna get, like, and you could still obviously win low roll door count runs, but it becomes a lot harder because you just have less access to resources. So, like, it's one of the most impactful things that can happen to any skull run, and you have zero control over it. Like, it's just not anything you can do at all. Like, if your door's gonna be or your run's gonna be low roll door count, well, you can't control that. If it's gonna be high roll, can't control that either. So, it's something I wish the devs would fix. I wish they would I wish they would standardize the count somewhere in the middle. Like, get rid of, like, the GIGA high roll door count runs, because, like, you can also get, like, an extreme high roll door count. I always misword this. High door count. I should stop saying roll into that sentence. It's something I realized. I can't stop myself. But you can either get a high door count or a low door count, or you can get somewhere in between. Like, there's, like, the extreme end of, like, highest possible doors you can go into, and there's, like, a minimum amount of doors you can go into. And then there's, like, in betweens. I wish they would standardize it on the upper half of the in between, with maybe a little variance, because like obviously roguelites are supposed to have variance in RNG. Like keep some variance in there if you really want to, like maybe between like 1 or 2 doors, one door variance at most. But like the fact that you can go in like just like the most minimum amount of doors is terrible. It has like such a negative impact on a run that like most players don't even know what's happening to them. Like only people who watch me, really. I don't think anyone else talks about it. Like only people who watch me and hear me complain about it, because I've played this game so much. I notice these things. Like only people who watch me know what's even happening at all. So it's just, it sucks. Basically, is the long and short of it. It sucks that it's a mechanic in Skull. It has, and for the record, this is a high roll door count run, which is nice. It has such a profound impact on a run. Like it makes, like, it's a difference between a run being fun and a run feeling like a slog, and also winning and losing, because like, you know, you have a lot more opportunity for RNG to fuck you over if you don't have gold in shops, if you don't have bone shards to upgrade your skulls and build up your arachna shrine. Like these are the things that are very, very impactful on your runs. So very long-winded explanation, but hopefully the point got across to anyone who doesn't understand what I mean when I talk about this. Really, I should just make a video on it and put it out there. Although whenever I make non-runs, the video does not get a lot of views. So I don't know. I've done this in the past and been punished for it. Is what it is. Man, I'm getting fucked on this, huh? I'll take this, I guess. I haven't even really gotten to talk about this run so far. Looking like a spirits run. Can't say I'm super stoked on that. I don't really like Oberon runs, and it's not because they're bad. I just find them boring, because they're very good for new players. For a player like me who knows how to play this game and knows it, you know, from the back of my hand, I don't get a lot of. There's not a lot of stimulation. Fuck, that sucks. There's not a lot of stimulation to be gotten by a run that plays itself for you, you know. But at the same time, I play to my outs. That's how I am as a player. If I see an out for a victory, I take it. I'm not gonna see, you know, Light Spirit Lu and Dark Spirit Shade next to each other in the first shop and be like, oh, I'm not taking that because it's boring. Like I play to my outs. I like winning. So like I'm definitely taking this, and I'm gonna try and play to it. Kind of makes me want to pivot from Bomber, honestly. Because when I play Bomber, I want it to be a Bomber run, not an Oberon run. A Bomber Oberon run is fine, but it just feels like a misuse of Bomber, to me, with my specific tastes of Skull. But we already have all the tools that you need to make Oberon runs happen. We got the Elementalist Blessing, which is the most important thing for Oberon runs, and we also have like the good spirits, which are also quite important. So the tools are here, and I'm not going to get rid of them. So we'll see how it goes. Obviously, things can still change. I'm always open to pivoting if another strategy presents itself, but I will very likely play out spirits on this run. I just hope I get the Omen spirit, so things can at least be a little interesting. Because like I never see it, and I want to. Also, like I want to see Undyne. I'm just gonna let myself blow up there. I want to see Undyne as well. So if this is gonna be an Oberon run, at least give me the Giga spirits. I don't know if this is even better than just staying out as water. Oh, okay, I don't want to die here, so let's be careful. It's been a long time since I lost reassembly to Yggdrasil. Bye-bye. I was never afraid. Never. Drop a spirit from your chest, please. Nope. But he did drop gold percent gain. And that's better, so I'll take it. Gold percent gain is... like, and this is another thing, not to go back too far on the Hyrule lore. Oh god, look at my core chords, bro. I guess it's fine. But something important for if you are in a low roll door count run and you recognize it, look for gold percent gain, like gold incense burner, stone mask, golden whip. These are super important. Obviously, also the sin treasure item, which is actually the best gold percent gain item in the game. So if you can get that. That's pretty good too, but that's pretty late in the run at that point. But yeah, gold percent gain is super, 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 super important on most runs. On a run that you're high rolling your door count, your door. God, I need to stop like throwing in the extra like word salad, like, cause like it like trips me up. I already have a stutter as it is, and it makes it even harder on me. But if you're high rolling your doors, like hang on, let me focus so I don't die here. If you're high rolling your doors, you're already getting a lot of money, so gold percent gain becomes a little less important. But on a low roll door count run, something like that can be the difference between your run being successful and your run falling apart, because like the extra gold you're getting makes up for the gold you're not getting from that extra room you go into before your shop. Oh, and another thing I should point out is it's pretty annoying when this happens. Door counts can either be like, even if you're high rolling your doors can either be on the front end or on the back end of a shop. So like, like you can go into 2 doors before you go into your shop, and then you go into like 4 doors after you leave your shop. Ultimately, this still is the same amount of money, but it just means the money is on the back end of like the importance. Also, man, I wish that was a wand or really anything else. We can get rid of this though. I don't want to ramble too much about door count on this one. I just had a comment on one of my older videos. Someone asked, and I actually forgot to reply to the comment. But even if I replied to the comment, I have a feeling they would not have seen it, because for whatever reason, YouTube turns off, like, if someone replies to your comment, you leave under a video. Like, by default, that is not on, and you don't get the notification that I responded, which is really stupid. You'd think, sure, like, for, like, the most random comment you leave, like, you don't want to see every person reply to you. But if you leave a comment under a creator's video and that creator replies to you, you'd think that'd be pretty important for like the person to see, and YouTube would have that on at the minimum by default, but they don't, so you have to turn that on yourself. Pretty annoying, but it is what it is. Either way, it's always nice to explain this from time to time, because there's not a lot of new eyeballs on Skull right now. My channel is like kind of like stagnant, but there's always still people coming in and finding the game, and haven't heard me give this spiel before, so it's still good to bring it out, dust it off from time to time. Really wish that was a different Omen. Just saying. I want the Oberon Omen, or the Fairytale Omen, please. I have to get so much to ask. Plate armor. Ugh. Okay, I need to be careful. I'm getting blasted by things I can't even see. Another thing about Oberon runs is they are visually very screen cluttery. Like, there's so much noise on the screen right now. Also, my damage is lacking. We need to find more spirits, which I'm kind of shocked I haven't. I have gold percent gain. I'm high rolling my doors. My shops have been powerful. I've just been a little unlucky. Or maybe I've missed something. I don't know. If I missed something, people yell at me in the comments, so. Also, common chests aren't very helpful either. None of it's helpful. I want spirits, please. Like now. I'm saying please, but I'm kind of getting a little antsy. Also, don't want to die, so I gotta be careful. Okay, we stopped him from ulting. That's nice. These adventures are pretty annoying, but hopefully we can. Really the problem is the bomber. The bomber is like holding me back right now, because it's not like we'll make him unique as soon as we leave this room. But like rare bomber is terrible. It's like one of the worst skulls in the game, which becomes one of the best skulls in the game. Funny, but him just not doing anything right now is not good for us. So we're about to fix that. This can go. Why is it lagging? I do have Chrome open. Let me close Chrome. Chrome is, pretty freaking draining on your system, which is really stupid. It's like, it's a web browser, but apparently it's like the most, and really I should be using Firefox. That's my recommendation to people. I just, like, the thing is, once you get, like, on a browser, it's kind of annoying to swap over. But, I also got this fucking skill. Just gonna deal with it though, because obviously Kaboom is like the reason you run this character. Like nothing else really matters. So even though like risky upgrade is a just terrible skill, one of the worst skills in the game, we have what we want, so we're gonna just keep it. Oh yeah, also we don't have full uptime on our Kaboom yet. Once we get into Legendary, things are going to be real smooth. Also, thank you. The Bone Shard count on this run so far has been a little lacking, so... There we go. See, that puts us a little bit back where we want to be. Gotta love seeing the Harpy. It's like, who the hell is ever upset that she showed up? Unless you, like, maxed out your Arachna Shrines, and you're at the end of your run, and you have no more use for Bone Shards, then I guess you could, that's kind of lame that you didn't show up earlier. Screw you, but... I'm usually happy to see her. It's very rare that you're not. Hopefully this next shot really pops off for us. Because if you see, we're still going into more rooms. This is what I mean. Like, the amount of resources we can get before we go into this shop, it's just so much more than it would be otherwise. We're probably going to go in this shop with like 7.5k gold, if not more. Would be even more if I went into that room. Also, we have a really good chance here to dupe something really good. Means we also have to delete a lot of stuff that's pretty helpful for us right now, but like, it's going to be worth it. Like, let's see. I might even just end with just like these 3 items. Oh, and also Elementalist Blessing. So 4 items. All of them would be excellent dupes. And then we could just like rebuild our run from there. Because we're at the shop, so it's like, we really got nothing to lose doing this. Only things to gain. Just losing treasure is unfortunate, but it'll be alright. Unless the shop is so bad, which, hey, you know, don't do that to me, game, please. Come on, give me something cool. Elementalist Blessing is the best. But they're all good. Yes! Yes! Alright, so now we're on a Giga fairy run. Good luck to the rest of the run. I guess if they fuck me over on the fairies, then hey, GG's. Take that. What are you? Okay, no thanks. Come on, man, fairies. Where are the fairies, man? Bro, I was joking when it said fuck me over on the fairies. Alright, we'll take this. So unfortunate. God Christ, bro. Like, where are the fairies at, man? We still have good damage percent for this portion. Like, we're gonna be alright. For the foreseeable future. But, like, once we get to, like, Act 3, Part 2, it's gonna start declining. As you can see, you know, our damage... Well, also, keep in mind, this is Melanophobia. So, like, that's why the Dark Elites are so tanky. But look, we're getting our Melanophobia count up. Things are looking good. This run's off to a good start. I'm not worried about it. I'll be worried about it, you know, if I get to, like, Act 4 and I have, like, just these 2 fairies. That'd be very annoying. But also very Skull. You know, that's what I expect from this game. There we go! Yes! Oh, shit! Okay, now this is an Oberon run I could be excited about. Omeron returns, dude. It has been a while since I've gotten to see this guy. This is awesome. Like, this is already a fairy tale run I'm excited about. It doesn't take a lot on a fairy tale run to excite me, you know? Because, like, I've been there, done that with the... I've even done this, you know? I've played Omeron before. But, still excited to see the guy because he's rare. This is going to be a cool run. Also, it's so cool how, like, if you enhance Omeron, he's different than he would be, like, you know, normally. Like, I don't know. There's a lot of really cool aesthetic stuff-wise in the, maybe I should have taken the armor there, actually. But there's a lot of cool aesthetics to fairy tale runs. They're really cool on the aesthetics level. It's just, for me, personally, not very exciting in the gameplay department, but it is what it is. We'll see how we fare against the Leona sisters. They might give us a little trouble, but I'm not worried about the fight unless I fuck up majorly somewhere. Always possible, of course. accidents happen, but you know we're freaking bomber and water skull on an Oberon run. Like we're pretty freaking good. That's pretty acceptable things to be, if you ask me. Nice. Yeah, we're very ahead of the curve right now. I didn't think we were that far ahead, but like that's a pretty good, clean Leona Sisters kill. I'm not even scared of phase 2 here. Because like normally I'm like, oh, I want to ride the merry-go-round, which, you know, another thing that might confuse new people watching me, but basically just like dodge Leona Sisters. That's just what I call it for fun. Like dodge Leona Sisters to make sure I can like lower the HP of one of the Leona Sisters. To also, we need to maybe kill ourselves a little earlier this time around. Because like I just want to be at a low HP right now because I don't have control over Oberon here. And also another thing that might confuse new players. Why am I killing myself? This is the new player explanation episode. Because there are items that benefit you if you kill yourself in Skull. Stuff like Olive Tree Cudgel and the Courage and Wisdom Omen want you to kill yourself and lose your life so you can get the bonus stats from those. And Olive Tree Cudgel is like, you know, ooh, okay. Got hit there. That was a little scary, but we're fine. The only downside of doing this is you go into Act 3 with low HP, but it's worth it just in case like Olive Tree shows up or something. No Olive Tree here. I'll take a Wraith though. Wraith is fine. It's good with weakness exposure. We don't have that, and I'm probably not going to take it, but I'm also probably not going to keep Wraith to the end. Glass Body, pass. Collection Desire, please, and we'll start scaling up our spirits with Go-Getter. Our spirits are gonna now be doing pretty damn good damage. And also, check out who's finally here. Apparently not, because I kaboomed like an idiot. Now he's here. Legendary Bomber. One of the best skulls in the game. Just because of Kaboom. You know, we were already very strong. It's about to get serious. Bye. Oh, yeah. We're already in a pretty nutty area. You know, it's looking good. I gotta say. Oh, Frieza's here. I forgot there was a... Dude, I almost got hit by that Frieza because I didn't see him. This is definitely a potential Giga run for sure. Though I would say, and this is funny to say, but it is true, the thing that will hold it back from being a Giga run ultimately, which of course means like killing the in-game gauntlet very quickly, is the fairies. Because fairies are a little bit slow. Because they only proc ever so often. So, like, I'm held back inherently by how often the fairies are even allowed to proc. Which, the more fairies I have, the faster they proc, of course. But, so far, no cigar on that front. The game is being stingy as hell. But that also, as I like to say, is what it is. Because we're gonna get some fairies, right, guys? Come on, be real. Come on, man. Like... There's some fairies. Even Gnome, dude. I'll even take Gnome. Like, come on, Gnome. Welcome aboard. Like, I'll take you. Any fairies at all. I'm not a picky man. Alright. Good stuff. Did I open my treasure chest? Nope. I did now. Let's see what the magic and wonders this shop holds. A Mane of the Beast King. Okay, it's alright. Okay. Okay. I'm actually gonna take this though. So long. That is annoying as hell. Okay, we're officially there. I'm annoyed. Why? Give me some fucking fairies, man. Like, they're not that rare. They're pretty freaking common actually. There's like a ton of them. In every pool of item rarity, there's a lot. Give me the fairies. God, Christ, man. Like, don't ruin my Giga run. It's already a good run, but like, it could be more, man. It could be more. Stop with these common chests. What is this, man? What manner of tomfoolery is happening? The game is being an asshole. It's like, oh, you thought you were on a freaking awesome GIGA run. No, actually, because we're going to fuck you over on the RNG front, actually. So that's... Hey, man. It is what it is. Welcome to Skull. You can, very immediately go screw yourself. I'm John Southpaw, and I approve this message. Halfling, you're very... You know, at least you're out of the pool, though. Who's left that we want? Remaining one? We've already seen the spokesman. We've already seen, the slime. We've already seen the harpy. So really, I guess the sin would be... I don't think I'd take sin, but I'd at least like to see it for the money. We're finding a lot of NPCs already, so... You're not ulting, ma'am. Who's the aura for this fight? I wasn't even paying attention. Oh, okay, it's the annoying-ass ninja. Nice. Nice heal, too. None of these people drop anything I'd want in terms of their legendaries, so... Thankfully, they didn't. Oh, well, that's, you know... An item most of the time people are happy to see, but on this run, I don't care. I guess we'll commit to the Water Skull. He's as good as anyone. Skull choice is not super important on Oberon runs. And also, oh god, we got that fucking skill. Okay, well, that's unfortunate. We don't have an ability swapper to get rid of it. That is the worst Water Skull skill by a lot. It's really just a bad skill across the board, but it's fine. We don't, like I said, skull choice, not super important. Dude, frankly, I think I'm gonna take a money room here so we can have a little more money for this shop. Like, I'm just kind of at that point where it's like, I'm getting a little annoyed with these fairies. I hope they start showing up, because, like, come on, man. Like, we can make some awesome fucking runs here, you and me. You and me could make some awesome runs. It is what it is. Just gotta cooperate. Be cool. I'm even gonna take this money room. Though I can't neglect skulls for too much longer. I mean, the run's still strong as it stands, though. I mean, look at my damage. It's good. Like, we got a lot going here. That's good for the run. Also, I walked right into that mountain. Thankfully, I had heirloom, but that was foolish. Screw you, game. However, actually, we don't even have a balanced skull. You know what? Fuck it. All right. Oh, wait. Okay. Rapidity Spirit. Thankfully, there it is. I guess we can get rid of Fulgent on at this point. Oh, okay. I'll take this preemptively. Okay, gnome. It all turned around very quickly. It's spirit time, baby. Hell yeah. That's awesome. All right. It ended up working out. There's the remaining one. Is this a skull room? Honestly, I wouldn't even care that much, because this would be a bad run to get a dupe on. It would be the run where I get a dupe, wouldn't it? Okay, thankfully it's not a skull room. Give me a unique. That's fine, I guess. We need to make up for the skull, or the skull rooms that we missed for those money and item rooms. But it worked out. At least I was able to get an extra fairy because of it, I think, or maybe it didn't matter actually, but. Still, shops are OP, you know. Shops are worth investing in. So, like, having enough money for a shop to make it, like, work and be powerful for you is definitely worth the investment. See, this is one of the items we would... Not that I'm taking it on this run because we're a magic run, but effects double upon surviving death one time or more. So like I lost my last resistance there, which is an extra life you can get through your dark abilities, and that makes that item active. So the Howling Egg is the one I'm looking for, which is the wisdom equivalent. But that item becomes twice as powerful if you have died at least one time. Not something I would recommend new players to do, because like if you're new, you might just be struggling to live in general, and that's like, you know, not the best thing to do. Though it is something I would recommend if you play this game for long enough, you know, like learning how to utilize properly, because it's very powerful. It's worth dying at least once on most, if not every run. Sadly, no fairies again. But I can't complain about fairies anymore, because we got the squad behind us. We're building a team here. Life change. It's a little late for life change, but what else would I take is the thing. Like, I got nothing. I guess weakness exposure is fine, but we already have a lot of increase. I'm kind of looking for amp curse the more I think about it. You know what? We'll hold out for something better. Like maybe I get like a shyness or like an OCD or something. But like when you have, and that's another thing. This is the new player episode apparently, but the difference between increase and amp is very important to know. So something like, I don't know, this increases magic attack by 45%. So that makes your stat here go higher. But there's another mechanic in Skull called amplification, which is multiplicative. 20% multiplicative increase in my magic attack, which doesn't show up in the stat screen. But, or actually, no, wisdom does, I believe, show up in this. A lot of amp doesn't show up in the stat screen. But, basically to make the most out of your, increase or your amplification, you want to have a high increase in your stats. So, we were already there with our increase because we have like, you know, the 2 elementalist blessing and the melanophobia that's making our stat increase very powerful. Now it'd be in our best interest to find something to amplify that. So like OCD would be nice. Also shyness. These are like free amp curses. But there's a few I would consider taking. All these things are important to know in Skul the Hero Slayer if you're gonna like become good at the game, you know, and win consistently. All of these things are worth committing to memory. That's why I love this game so much. It's kind of, like underneath the hood, it's a pretty complex game. It's also janky as hell, too. Don't look under the hood too much, okay? Like, look at the good stuff. Avoid the bad stuff. Also, check... Dude, the freaking Water Skull and Bomber is so OP as a combo. We're already there. Oh, also, we need to fix our pedestals. There would have been Fulgent Dawn, but I don't really care about Fulgent Dawn. One more. This would actually be pretty good. Do we have crit rate? Not really. What would go? Nah, I'm keeping all this. But we're gonna buy our pedestals now. So let's buy Brawl. I also realized how bad my collection Desair has been so far. And let's buy I mean, rapidity, I guess. Okay, I don't know, man. Fuck. Like, that's the problem with all these fairies. Oh, Salamander! Oh my fucking god, I didn't see it! It's too late. I can't take it. I'm gonna jump off the Golden Gate Bridge. You guys, don't yell at me too much, man. Call me blind. You guys can say blind Haxa, okay? That you have my permission. That's just a schlubby little mistake. You know, a little schlubby mistake. I'm a small guy. What, you gonna yell at a small guy? That's what I thought. No one would. Oh, okay. Olive Tree Cudgel's here, which normally you would think is like not very good on a run like this because it's physical attack. But you have to remember one of the up things, like one of the upsides for this item is it amplifies all damage by 20%. And also, thanks to melanophobia, our physical damage is even that bad. Either way, this is worth taking. It's kind of a hard thing to figure out what to get rid of, but I'm kind of looking at this. I think it's the only thing that really makes sense here, because like we don't have Undyne. And it's getting later in the run, and I don't know if we're going to find Undyne. And all of Tree Cudgel on this run, no matter which way you cut it, is still good. So, yeah, it's worth it. Trust me. Trust the doctor who missed the Fire Salamander, okay? Just trust the doctor, okay? You guys are in good hands in me steering this. If an Undyne popped out of here, I actually would have like just started sprinting across America to the Golden Gate Bridge. Just say. I probably shouldn't make that joke. I'm sorry. That's a fucked up joke. My bad, guys. I'm just a silly boy. Please die, sir. Okay. Nope, he's got the iframes. That's cool. Yeah, we're going into the ult. Not too worried about it. Nope, he's still alive. Okay, get out of my face. I won't cut. I'm going to cut to the point. Move now. So finally we upgrade this to legendary. The thing is, skill cooldown and attack speed still good here. It's good on Water Skull. It's completely meaningless on Bomber. I'm gonna still do it though. Like, it's still fine. You know, it's probably still the best option for Water Skull. Though, like, one of our skills sucks, unfortunately. So we don't get the most value out of it, but it is what it is. That's my catchphrase. I'm like a cartoon character. I say it all the time. Well, okay. No spirits. If I don't see Undyne, I'm going to be so happy. But also, I don't, like, I guess I would probably still take Undyne. At a certain point, you don't really need spirits as much. Like, it'd just be hard to figure out what to get. I could get rid of this and buy wisdom on the pedestal, I suppose. Oh, there's a guy here? Okay, not anymore. Thank you, Oberon. What are you in the chest here? The freaking artifact Omen is dog water. We don't even have money for this shop, frankly. I'm just gonna save my money. I kind of fucked my Arachna Shrines here a little bit from, like, you know, Act 3. I stand by that decision, though. Really, skulls on this run, you know, it's not as important to have my Arachna Shrine build up as much as it normally is, because we're just relying on the power of the spirits. You're a sight for sore eyes. I think this is the last NPC. No, we haven't seen the stupid guy that steals your money and leaves. He would Giga steal my money here, because, like, we're super late in the run. He would Omega steal my money and just walk away. We're all dual. Pretty good Prince's box. I need to be casting my skills more to justify having this all of Tree Cudgel. Oh my god, we're still going indoors. That's insane. The amount of doors I've been on this run is gnarly, man. Don't do it. All right, We're at the drone door. I mean, this run's definitely... It's over. We win. Like, it would be insane for me to drop this run and lose it. Like, and, you know, I trust in my ability to not completely fumble the bag. I don't know. Maybe you guys don't. You're like, you're Mr. Fire Salamander, so you're stupid and dumb, and I hate you. But, I believe in myself. Thank you for casting that at that point, Oberon. That was really cool. That was epic, actually. I got chills. Mad chills all up my spine. I guess one, trying to fish for compliments for this stupid, dumb skill that we're tethered to. What's it even called? Rising Tide. One good thing you could say about it is its skill cooldown is really low. That's it, though. Literally. I'm out of good things to say about it. I ain't got nothing else to say, sir. Not your fan. I'm just gonna stand here. Fuck it. I don't care, man. Those hitboxes on those things are like a lot like more considerate than they look, so you can stand there like a bozo and be okay. Stone Mask, thanks for showing up at the last second. That's cool. Appreciate it. Everything else, I guess I could replace one of my, like, Grace of Leonia or Archbishop Scriptures. I'm going to take the Scriptures. Replace this with it. I think the Scriptures will take us pretty far here. Did we got Shyness! That's why we wait, man. 40% amp on top of what we already have. Life change, cool. Good fucking curse and all, but, like, late in the run, and also with the chance of getting, like, an amp curse that's really good. Like, Shyness moving forward from this point, exclusively a benefit. Like, there's zero downside to it. So, big time chillin'. This run is, you know, it was already a foregone conclusion. Now it's like, I'm swatting at gnats. That's what's happening moving forward. Okay, Redemption. There's our boy. But I think what I end up doing here is I replace one of the weaker spirits. Because, like, I could also replace this. But, like, is it worth? I mean, I get a lot of stats from doing this. Because keep in mind, I'm getting 45. So I get 90 damage %. Plus my spirit cooldowns are fixed. I think I'm actually going to. Even if it's not better, it's cooler, right? Like, look at all the spirits we got. This is cool. I like this. That's my redemption. Well, you know, never punished, always lucky. It's one of my catchphrases. I got a lot of them. And yeah, man, I'm gonna slow roll over all the items. If you need to read what each item does, you need to pause the video to do it. Here I go. Oop, that was especially fast. And it's a brilliant kit. It's good. I'm happy about it. I'm excited to see it perform in the end game. I did get rid of a lot of my max HP, getting rid of that olive tree cudgel. But who needs it, bro? I don't need no dang max HP, man. What do you think this is? What do you think this is? I got heirloom, dog. I got heirloom, and I got my buddies behind me. Like, we're gonna win. It's that simple. It's over. I have the high ground. I got like 3 of the 4 GIGA fucking fairies with me. Like, it ain't no thing, man. It ain't no thing. Hello, sir. Be prepared for a walloping. He also kept Wraith to the end. It's fine. Oberon, fucking attack him. Jesus. What are you doing? Wake up, Oberon. God. You really want him to cast his ult there? Are you even a team player, dude? I don't think he's on our side. He certainly ain't acting like it. I'm getting mad. It's funny, I have even less reason to cast that stupid Rising Tide skill now that I don't have Oberon or Olive Tree Cudgel anymore. Bozo move on my part. Getting a little overzealous. Like, I could actually lose reassembly here now. I gotta be careful. Oh, there it is. Oh my god, I shouldn't have swapped out the bomber. That's what I get for... I need to follow my own advice there, which is like, don't move, stand still. That's way smarter. Because it is what it is. I'm still not worried for the run. I just gotta play better against Dark Skull. It definitely does put me in range of like getting like caught by the ult and dying to that, so I gotta be careful. Pretty good at dodging the ult these days, though. I wish we had dive on our water skull. But yeah, that was like stupid of me. I know better. I think it's just because my instinct when I'm like worried about taking damage is to swap, and it was like just an instinctual thing I did there. But thankfully, there's no attack like that in the Dark Skull fight. I'd honestly say I'm more worried about Alexander than I'm Dark Skull. All right, Fairytale Plus. Oberon deals 50% increased damage to enemies per spirit owned. We're in good shape. Aside from losing reassembly, this run is very, very strong. I just have to put my cap on and play well, which I'm going to go into a little bit of concentration here. I feel confident in my chances. Oberon, wake up. He's going to totally cast his Giga ult here, isn't he? As long as the Giga ult hits Dark Skull, I'm chilling. Okay, I don't think he gets to, yeah, he doesn't get to ult here, which is nice. Now, this is where shit could go pretty wrong if I'm not careful, because obviously Power Form can just beat your ass instantly and nearly almost instantly kill you. That's what I get. Alright, I'm going to play way more careful. Oh, no! Okay, I'm going to clutch this. Or maybe not. Oh, no. Can't see. Dude, that is so unfortunate that the Giga ult missed like that. Oh, that sucks, man. Oh, that is so fucking unfortunate. Oh, my God. All right, post-mortem. Man, that's such a disappointing one to lose, man. I don't really have much to say about that. Really, the main thing I have to say about that is I fucked up against a Dark Hero. Like, it was like a gameplay error that I made. The swap with Bomber was like the fucking point where the run, you know, like that's where it fell apart. Obviously, I lost to Dark Skull, but the run died against Dark Hero is how I see it. Sucks that it happened that way. That was such a cool fucking run that I would have loved to take into the end. I just hate losing, basically. Whenever I lose a run, it's fucking annoying. But, you know, it happens. Like, really, I don't really have too much to learn from that one. Well, okay, I have one thing to learn from that one. Stop being blind. Missing this, even though we got the Salamander Spirit, missing him on that pedestal was really stupid. So, like, that's like the main takeaway I have is like what I've gotten into the habit of, because it used to be a problem I had, is like I would always miss the far left item. So my eyes always go immediately now to the far left item, but I guess it's had like a chilling effect of now I'm missing the right item. So like I just gotta fucking open my eyes and pay more fucking attention, man. Stop missing stupid stuff. But as far as the gameplay error, like the actual loss, you know, Dark Skull beat me up, which is it's what he does. It's what he's good at. But the real reason I died was a stupid, like, instinctual error I made against Dark Hero. So, like, yeah. Sorry that I lost. It happens. I'll hopefully get the next one. Like I'm just really sad that I lost this run. Like I'm not gonna see an Omeron run on this level again for a while. And this run absolutely had what it took to win easily. I mean, you guys heard how confident I was walking up, like foregone conclusion and all that, which I stand by. It's just bozo mistakes basically. But yeah, um, you know, sucks, but it is what it is. Hopefully you still enjoyed the video though. You know, you don't see a run like this really ever. So, well, I guess, I say ever. It's not that rare, but it is pretty rare. I'd say the rarest thing about this run was the double elementalist blessing. Well, that's really all I have to say. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate y'all, and I will see you again in the next one. Bye bye.